Alright, that reading took way longer than I thought, player. But it's okay. It's okay. So, let's get straight into it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. And we will get to this masculine's reading. So, this would be divine masculine situation. I was gonna do his karmic situation, but I'll save that for next week or something like that. Just want to get to the divine masculine's general situation down pat. So by the time I get to the divine feminine's situation, we'll at least be caught up energetically from last week to now. So, make sure I ain't repeating cards. Okay. Here, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going. That's the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart mind department? The divine feminine. You can tell. Then you got the wands. Those are actions and behavior. Things you done, things you doing, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it, not what you finna do. Wands is the present. It's what you're doing in the moment. It's the current ing. What you're doing. I'm picking cards. I'm doing a reading. You're hearing the message. This is all happening in the present. Who's the king of wands, the divine masculine? Then you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These persons, places, and things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles are temporary, and all pentacles have an expiration date. Let's get with this message. Divine masculine, overall energy. What's fairly important here is the Three of Pentacles. This is all about bridges. Whether these is bridges you burned, whether these bridges are ancient. You know, you built this bridge, but it's kind of like falling apart due to no maintenance. Bridges are connections. Like I said, we've been building bridges since Head Start. You know, you walk in all nervous and shit, you know, hoping that people at this school will like you or whatever the fuck you feeling as a child, you know, coming into pre-K. Head Start. You go to your cubby, and it's like you bump into the first person who potentially be your first friend. Whoever your first friend was, this is you. This is your first friend. You two had some shit in common that made you friends. Whether you guys love the same color, had the same name, like the same girl, live in the same hood, go to the same church, whatever it was, you was in pre-K figuring out if this is your friend or not. Some you kind of passed with, some you kind of not. You know what I mean? But like I said, people want to make excuses all day as adults of like, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, this is an enemy. Like, she was malicious and did this to get in and manipulate me. Oh, fuck all that shit. We've been making friends. We've been building acquaintances. We've been building bridges since pre-K, since Head Start. So you adult come to me with excuses and tired shit. I just look at you crazy. Like, you've been making friends since like Head Start. Don't tell me as an adult you don't know that people are fake. But you don't know motherfucker do you in. You ain't looking at motives. You ain't screening people. Like, you know what I mean? We grown-ups. Masculine. Watch who you build with. Watch who you eat with. Watch who you sleep with. Watch who you beef with. Watch who you building bridges with. You live in 2022. Casual sex? Man, listen. It ain't as casual as it was. This is not the 40s, man. 50s, man. It's drugs people don't. This is easy. This is easy people don't even talk about. Like, it's weird as hell motherfuckers don't talk about HPV. That shit common as a motherfucker in the community. But it doesn't get talked about. At least not in a appropriation of like, I don't know, AIDS. Oh, I got my AIDS test. Niggas quick to say AIDS test. You check for HPV, bro? I mean, it might not be doing shit to you, but it's definitely gonna fuck up your girl you fucking raw. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's shit people don't talk about. Like, yeah, AIDS is fucked up, but like, it's like health insurance. Hey, listen, we grown ups. Alright? You ain't got time to befriend your enemy, man. You can't fuck with everybody, man. Everybody ain't sane. Everybody ain't don't have the motive you have. Everybody ain't loving and caring and divine like you are divine. Masculine, you are divine. When karmics see you, man, they see the world. They see everything. Like, look how your divine feminine on your team. Look how she jocking you. Look how much she's into you. How much she's connected to you. How much she's connected to you. Look at the influence you have over your divine counterpart. You got that same influence on regular people. Difference between regular people and your divine counterpart. Your twin flame gonna keep it real. Your twin flame gonna speak and actually say what's on her heart, or jump out the window for love on your ass. Even if you watching her fall on her ass, she's brave enough to do that shit. These karmics move different. Your feminine will never manipulate you beyond belief. These karmics will. Your feminine will never take advantage of you. These karmics will. Your feminine will never take your past, use it for ammo, and throw it in your face, or take your business and expose you the way the world will. Your feminine will never leave you hanging the way the world leaves you hanging. Your feminine will never leave you alone the way the world leaves you alone. You do this when you was building a bridge with your feminine. Matter of fact, you built this bridge with your divine feminine quicker than anybody you ever built the motherfucking bridge with. And look at all these bridges you do have that's falling apart or burned. You might not speak to your divine feminine, but that bridge is still paved and looking nice like a motherfucker. Still a good bridge. It's one of the best bridges you ever built. This is the bridge you built with your divine feminine. Hey, maintain this motherfucker. But as you see, it's already being maintained. This is fairly important. Bottom line, it's very important. We got the Six of Swords. This is my Clueless card. As in the movie Clueless. You know, as in any movie. In the movie Clueless, everybody was clueless. Students was clueless. Teachers was clueless. Parents was clueless. But at the end of the movie, everything made fucking sense. You know, motherfuckers was trying to find a meaning in life. Motherfuckers was trying to find true love. Motherfuckers was trying to find themselves. They ain't find none of that to the end of the movie. It took the whole movie for things to make sense. Which is why I think they called it Clueless. Six of Swords is things coming together. Naturally. Like your twin flame situation. The way this shit popped off was natural, wasn't it? Okay, so now what's unnatural about your twin flame situation, masculine? Tell me that. That should be tripping me out a lot about masculine. Y'all got a lot of shit to say about how, you know, your feminine this, your feminine that, how this twin flame thing is this, how this twin flame thing is that. When, dude, you consented to this shit. If your feminine was malicious, I think that's what scares the divine masculines the most. I think this is what really fucks y'all up with y'all divine feminine. If your divine feminine was karmic, if she was vicious, if she was crazy, if she was evil as you keep saying she is, what she knows about you, what she has over you, what she got of yours, what you got of hers, what you got from her, like everything that's transpired, she'll make a very worthy enemy, wouldn't she? She'll make a deadly enemy, wouldn't she? The shit your feminine know, you wouldn't want to hold, you wouldn't want another soul to know. A lot of masculines feel like they gave their feminine ammo. A lot of masculines are so traumatized by these karmic feminines out here, they think that they fucked up being vulnerable with the divine feminine, or fucked up making the divine feminine their diary keeper, you know, to where now they're questioning the divine feminine. Well, why does she really want to know about me? What's she really on? Like, you know, why does she want to know this stuff about me? Like, what is her motive? Like, why are you masculines really giving y'all divine feminine the side eye because you feel like your feminine knock your defenses down? When in reality, your feminine been going through obstacle courses with masculines her whole life. Your little obstacle course was probably hard for an average chick, but for her, that shit was easy. And vice versa, masculine. Ain't no other fucking masculine on this earth that your feminine will put up the way she puts up with you. That go for my masculine included. I'll never let another motherfucking dude talk to me the way my motherfucking masculine talk to me. Or come at me the way that nigga come at me. Or be on shit he be on with me. Anybody else, I would have fucked them up. Beat their ass, shot them, clapped them, killed them. What I mean by kill is just playing around and say that shit. My masculine did some foul ass shit to me. My mom's done some foul ass shit to me. And I tell that shit with her too. Like, if you wasn't my mom, I'll fuck you up. Because you do shit that mothers really wouldn't do. Average mom wouldn't do. But my mom's does. She's unorthodox. She's not the average mother. It's a gift and a curse. That's what makes her great. But that's also what makes her crazy as a motherfucker. My twin flame. A lot of shit he does that makes him great, but it's a lot of shit he does that makes him just fucking gift and a curse. So I should say this masculine. A lot of this shit didn't make sense at first. Even these readings that you're hearing and listening to that you're kind of understanding now. You didn't get it at first, you get it now. Shit wasn't clicking then, shit clicking now. But that's the way shit shakes sometimes. Better late than never. Overall bottom line energy. Coming to this thing, masculine. Whew. You have the Five of Swords. This is focus. Top row is your subconscious, mystery madness, indirect energy. Bottom row is your conscious, direct energy. So subconsciously, indirect. Indirectly, you need to focus. You know, when you build bridges, you need to focus. Focus on why you're building this bridge. Focus on your motives. Excuse me. Because by you focusing on your motives, you can focus on their motives. Why are they in front of you? Why do they want to build with you in the first place? Why are you in their face? Why do you want to build with them? That's the shit you need to focus on. Why are you here? You know? I'm a loner, so when new people want to introduce themselves to me and tell their whole life to me, I'm always on guard. Like, I don't know you. I don't know why you chose to tell me your whole life. Like I wanted to know or some shit, but I guess that I'm gonna take it mentally. I guess that's what you do with everybody. That's your thing. You know, me personally, I wouldn't be telling a damn stranger nothing. What the fuck you telling me? This shit you tell to a twin flame, or a confidant, or your mate. Don't tell it to no stranger and shit. It's like the word love. People that throw the word love out like anything, I can't fuck with you. If you love him, and him, then you can't possibly love me. If that's your baby and that's your boo and that's your booski, then who am I? If it's all good and all love with everybody, then how the fuck you treat your enemies? Oh, you ain't got enemies. Oh, okay. You one of them. Focus, master. You really need to put some focus on a few things. How you build bridges. And you really need to focus on how endings happen in your life. Say this shit one more time. You really need to focus on how you build with people, how you build bridges with people. And you really need to focus on like how you end things with people. Take that how you want. You directly come into the situation. You got your role. What's your role, Divine Masculine? To Two of Wands. What's Two of Wands? That's to make ends meet. What's Two of Wands? That's survival. What's Two of Wands? That's support. Obviously, you know, support. Being a support system. You got kids. Thus, you're their support system. You have a wife. Thus, you're her support system. You have a twin flame. Thus, you're their support system. You support them. The way you support your divine feminine ain't how you support your family unless it's like that. You have a kid with your divine feminine, okay? You're their support system. You marry your divine feminine, okay? You're her support system. You be there. You ain't married. It ain't even no action or romance going on. You got a situation like me and my twin flame. You know, that's like my old man, I'm his son. You know what I mean? That's my pops. A lot of emotions, a lot of energy that's going on, but, you know, it ain't sexual, romantic and shit. You know what I mean? But it's like, what is my divine masculine's role with me is to be there. When I call, nigga, pick up. If I need you, be there. And usually if I need you, it's an emergency because I usually don't need you. If I need you, it's an emergency because me even needing you is a sign or a symptom of something. Watch my back. I'm out here making moves. I need a person that I can trust in my corner. That's who you are, Divine Masculine. You know? Alicia Keys, like, your secret is safe with me. Can you hold my secret, though? Can we become each other's secret keepers? It's really the main thing of a twin flame demo. That's your main job of a twin flame demo, master. This is to be there. I look back at my life and went through a few fucking changes. I look at these changes and I see these stages of my life in the 10 years that I know my masculine, and I can actually fucking safely say that my masculine was there through a lot of shit. Ups, downs, good, bad, and ugly. My masculine was there. That's something I can't take from him. So was my masculine doing this job? Has my masculine done his job? Is he doing his job? Hell fucking yeah. But it took 10 years for me to realize my masculine was doing this job before I met him. My masculine was on point with me, doing everything he needed to do with me from the gate. I ain't even peep it then. I wasn't even seeing it then. You know? That's how shit rolls sometimes. You learn by doing. 10 years in the game, this twin flame guru shit, being a vet in the game the way I am now, there's so much shit I know now that I didn't know then. Year one of this twin flame situation, man, I wish I knew then what I know now. But that's life. The best thing you can do is do what the fuck I'm doing. Put people on. Give people warnings. Teach them. Let motherfuckers know. Hey, if you're going to go on this twin flame shit, then this is how you need to do it. You need to take expectation off so you don't hurt yourself. You need to, like, the best advice I can get to anybody going through a twin flame situation, know yourself. Because if you can recognize who you are, you can recognize your divine counterpart of yourself. How do I know if it's my twin? Do you know who you are? Then you'll see your twin. You'll spot your twin from a mile away. Because you know who you are. You'll see yourself in them. The way you move is the way they move. You'll see your actions with them. The vibe you get, vibe they're going to give off to you. Like I say, it's like y'all twins, right? Y'all reflections. Best thing you can do is get to know your twin on an intimate level. Not sex. When I say intimate, I mean like, nigga. That's why I like my twin flame situation. Why, you know, the fact that it's not sexual, that it's not romantic and shit, leaves ample amount of time for me to be on my business with my divine master, which makes me a fucking better coach or guru to even put it down with y'all, because I never spent my twin flame situation bliss with this shit. It's always been a lesson. It's how it's built. You know what I mean? Oh, me and my twin have milestones. We be having magic moments and shit. But it ain't sex based. This twin flame shit ain't sex based. It kills me how this shit is sexual as a motherfucker though. You know what I mean? This shit ain't romantic. This twin flame thing is. You know what I mean? But that's the way it's sold. That's the way it's bagged up and given out here. You know what I mean? It's just perception. My twin flame situation, from day one, I took advantage of it. Why? Because I seen what type of twin flame demo I had. I knew exactly what my purpose was in the gate. To go through this shit, to tell y'all, to be the best help to y'all as possible. Because I know how hard this shit is. I felt true separation. I've been separated on a whole other level. I've been going through this shit for 10 years. I'm at the point where I'm fighting to even keep this shit still popping. You know what I mean? I'm tempted to just go in a whole nother direction with this shit. You know what I mean? And eventually, my time, energy, and resources towards this shit will go somewhere else. The energy I'm putting into this shit is going to go somewhere else. Because I can't be doing this shit forever. You know what I mean? And what I mean by doing this twin flame shit forever, this twin flame thing is infinite. So I'm going to do it in this life, in the next, and the one after that. But what I mean by doing this shit forever is this the third dimension. It's a temporary space and all things expire. Eventually, my time is here is going to be spent. I put a good chunk, 10 years of my life into this twin flame shit. Eventually, I'm going to have to, in the next 10 years, it's going to have to be put in something else. The reason why my master is the king of wands, feminine, and you the queen, is something else shit. It's usually where your divine masculine be at when you meet them. They're embarking on a whole nother place in life. They're going in a whole nother direction. You just happen to catch them in transition. Masculine. You ain't got too much to do. So make sure you do the shit that you can do. You ain't out here, like, all you gotta do is support your family. When she call, pick up. She needs you to be somewhere, just be there. If she needs your help, just assist. That's all. That's all. It ain't nothing major. Because I'm sure whatever your feminine doing is some major shit. She ain't looking for like a financial help. She probably just wants, she looking for like, just for you to be there. It's like she throwing an event. You being there help her in ways you can't even imagine. Shit I tell my twin all the time. Just come. Just come to one of my functions. Just come. While you physically coming, nigga, I'm gonna get like more money. You know what I mean? Because like you here. It ain't like they coming to see me like they always see me. Because I know they tired of hearing from me. Pretty sure they want to hear from my twin. I'm pretty sure they want to pick his mind and get his insight on this shit. It'll just be better. Then people can see both sides of the coin. It's like a man and his son. And you looking at both of them like, damn. Y'all do look alike. Like, oh shit, you get this from him and shit. Like, it's better when you can see it. And shit, I be telling my master, like, look, just show up. Well, I can't do no cards. I ain't no life coach. Like, nigga, I ain't say work at this function. I just say show up, nigga. Just you being there helps me out. And if my master shows up anywhere, it makes me more confident. I'll be in the gym and some shit. My twin will come out. Like, come find me in some shit. He'll find me in the gym and shit. I'll just be working like twice as hard. I'm stronger. I'm like twice as strong as I was before. I'm wanting like the win now. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga done stepped up in this motherfucker. I was acting. I was doing a little theater show. You know what I mean? I did like a 3-day show. You know what I mean? 3 nights and shit. First night, twin didn't show up. Second night, twin showed up. My worst performance was the night my twin showed up. Really, because the nigga caught me off guard. I didn't think he was gonna show up. He showed up. It did the complete opposite of what the fuck it was supposed to do. I didn't act better. If anything, I got more nervous. But you know what I'm saying? I was glad he showed up. I'm glad he remembered. He showed up. Like little shit counts. It's little things. In the IRE, nigga, it's little things that count. And usually the assistance that you're gonna give your feminine is gonna be small. Shit that's big to you is small to your feminine, but shit that's small to your feminine is obviously big to you. But why? Take that with you. Feminine role, masculine. You subconsciously and directly in regards to the feminine energy. You got the 6 of Cups. This the sauce. This the steez. This is essence. This is what makes you you. We all saucy. You understand me? I'm saucy. Your feminine saucy. Your friend is saucy. Everybody's saucy. We're all sauce. We all the shit. Why? Because God loves us all, man. God treats us all fair, man. We all got a fair shake at life, man. Yeah, you was born rich and I was born poor, but that don't mean shit. I ain't making no excuse for that. That ain't got nothing to do with me or you. How you was born and how I was born. A motherfucker that was born in a rich ass family, they can't help that shit. Stupids. A person that was born broke, we can't help that shit. Stupid. The fuck? Hey, but one thing we can help is the direction and decisions we choose to do about our own situation. That's how saucy the human race is. You can come from nothing and become everything. Or you can come from something and become nothing. Like Siddhartha, born of royal bloodline, chose to take this life of being like this, you know, wealthy royal. You know what I mean? Chose to give that all up to live the life like everybody else. I know a lot of I got a lot of Caucasian friends, wealthy Caucasian friends who've done that. You know what I mean? Like my best friend, you know, motherfucker comes from a real wealthy background, only child. This nigga in a trap with me. This nigga in the streets with me. This nigga robbing with me, hitting licks with me, selling drugs with me. And I'm with him. Cause it ain't like I'm out here in the streets doing this shit because that's the only choice I got. and my friend helping me. Nah, if anything, my friend sponsoring. I'm with him, but he with me, cause these the streets. He come from the burbs, but he in the streets putting in work with me. I'm talking about he went hard. He's more gangster than some of my gangster friends. My gangster friends is looking at my man's like, yo, that nigga? It was his sauce, man. My boy was so fearless. Like, I literally lived in a neighborhood where some of my homies was scared to come see me because they thought, like, the Latin Kings, I lived in a Latin King neighborhood and shit. I'm GD. You know what I mean? And so they was on my ass all the time. Till I got old enough to get them off my ass, but I still lived in their hood, so I had to, like, chill out at the time. And a lot of my other GD homies didn't even want to come to my hood. Like, man, the Mexican Kings with me on my ass. I can't even come see you. Why don't you come over here? Like, damn, man. Like, nigga, always come over there. Come over here. Come see your boy, man. Stop being scared. My white boy, he'll pull the fuck up. Wanting smoke. This nigga pulled up with the strap one time. Just sat outside my house bumping music loud as hell. Just wanting Black Kings for some smoke. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I got the strap, man. Don't worry about these dudes. It's all good. My white friend. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck. He'll go to the west side of Chicago. He'll be in the south side hundreds. He'll be in places most Negroes won't go. That was his sauce, you know what I'm saying? That's what made that boy my homie, man, because like I say, he's the most gangster I ever met. Living and running amongst gangsters and shit. And even to this day. The reason why that's still my man. You know what I'm saying? He one of the realest, I'm one of the realest. And like I say, it goes back to the whole bridge you built in pre-K. Like attracts like. You know what I mean? And what you like masculine is saucy individuals. People who are like, it's like a different signature. You attracted to people who got a different signature. Like exotic people, people with a backstory, people with respect, people with shit going. You know what I mean? It could be drama. You just like crazy bitches because you think they got the best pussy. Stupid shit like that. Sauce. You addicted to the sauce. And that's quite right. Because masculine is the sauce taker, feminine is the sauce maker. Feminine makes the sauce, masculine, you take the sauce. You take the sauce from your feminine and you sprinkle this sauce on everything you touch. It's like you love the fuck out your divine feminine. You like the way she wear her hair. You like the way she talk, the way she walk, the way she carry herself. It could be she could be he, you know, we rocking. You like your feminine steez. You like your feminine steez so much that you put her steez on other feminines. Same little outfit your feminine had. You bought your karmic feminine the same outfit, thinking it was going to be the same thing. Tragically, no. Your feminine can cook her ass off. It's a particular meal your feminine cooked a lot for you. You get the same ingredients for this current feminine you got, and this feminine can't. She can't even make the same dish. She can't even do, like, there's no comparison. When you compare your divine feminine to any other feminine, there's no fucking comparison. When you compare what your divine feminine do for you, compare what everybody else does for you, there's no comparison. When you and your twin doing shit for each other, there is no comparison to what she does for you for what you do for her. It could be a she be he, you know, be rocking. All this shit you starting to see, and it's even making your feminine even more spicy, even more saucy. You was in love with your feminine before. Now, you even more in love. You have a little bit of respect for your feminine. Now you got a lot of bit of respect for your feminine. Whatever the fuck you had in the beginning is going to amplify times 10 by now. A little late, but you got it. You know exactly what type of sauce you like. You know exactly what type of sauce you want. You didn't know if this is what you wanted then. You know it's what you want now because you've had a lot of good time to sample a lot of other sauces in the meantime, in between time. We're speaking on feminine. You directly, in regards to the feminine energy, you got the Two of Pentacles. This is you and another person in your space, in your place, and in your face, or in your cipher. So once again, this is you and whoever you keep close to you. You know, the first card you had the bridge. Beware of who you build bridges with. Worst shit you can do is have your enemy in your Your worst enemy in your cipher. Here's a person that want to kill you. And the only way they can kill you is by getting in your cipher. But before they can get close to you, they have to, Three of Pentacles, have something in common. You know how you can spot manipulation? When the motherfucker go backwards on the pentacles? It's like you meet a person and y'all like-minded like a motherfucker. Until they finally get close to you. Like it was something buffering them from you. Now that buffer gone. And with this buffer gone, you get to see them for who they really are. And you know you fucked up. You know what I mean? Like before they get here, it was here. Before the killer went from outside your home to in your home, like somebody let them in. It's like you letting in your killer. It's not funny, but that's the energy. Anything fucked up happened to you, it's because you allowed it to happen to yourself. Stop. Don't get all bitchy and emotional for me saying some shit. That's not cold-blooded. That's just speaking facts. Pay attention to what the fuck I just said. The killer was outside until you let him in. He didn't break in. You allowed him in your space and in your face. Okay? Before this rape occurred. Alright? Maybe it was like you was with your friends, a group of friends and shit. That buffer left. Your friend left. Shit. What that car? That motherfucker jumped out of my hand, bro. It's like you was in a group. You was with a group. Your group left. Now you standing at the bus stop by yourself. This person who's stepping into your cipher waited for them to leave before they got in your shit. Shit you should have peeped. That's why they say peep your fucking surroundings. Nigga. Coyote. I was walking to work one time, and there was a fucking pack of coyotes that overran this house. And this particular female coyote must have just had some babies because her titties was hanging pretty hard. But she was almost like a distraction. You understand what I'm saying? Because it hit me instantly when this motherfucking coyote started following me. I'm like, this is a coyote. They travel in packs. Where the other ones at? Soon I said that, I started looking around. These motherfuckers were surrounding me. Real slick. Real slick. It was so slick. Like it was slick. The coyote, this is their house that they overrun, right? I'm walking like this way on the street. Coyote come and start fucking with me. Of course, me being a black person, I'm going this way. Like I don't even want to go straight because it can definitely beat me there. So I want to go somewhere away from this house. I'm so focused on getting away from this house, I'm falling into their trap. I should have kept straight. Because by at least keeping straight, it's like I would have just had to deal with this one rabbit-looking ass coyote. But instead, I go further away from this thing because I'm so focused on getting away from this house that I'm not focused on getting to my destination. So as soon as I go down the street, that's the trap. I go down the block. I'm talking about when I say these motherfuckers came out from the woodwork, it went from one coyote to 5 real quick. And then I started going straight. I ran straight, like, fuck it, let me get the fuck away from this area. You know what I mean? It was a trap. Lucky I was paying attention because, like I said, you got one person leading you to your doom, a distraction, and you got what's really popping off. Look, a lot of these murders that happen in Chicago, man, it comes from back doors. And it's usually women. It's usually women set niggas up, get killed. From 03 to the cash, man. You know what I mean? Be careful. Like I say, masculine. It's 2022, man. It ain't casual sex no more, man. It's a motive. Everybody has a fucking motive. Make sure you ain't being led to no trap. Make sure you ain't finna become no woman's baby daddy. Because you just suitable for it. And she got you in her web, and then now she spun it and got you by the balls right where she planned on having you. You know what I mean? Be careful how you play these feminines. It's like I say, you might think you a pimp, but the feminine's the pimp, the woman the pimp. Whatever the fuck you think you doing to her, she doing to you right now. You thinking you pimping her. She pimping you. You thinking you getting something out of the deal. Nigga, she got you. You think you got the upper hand. She been had the upper hand. Somebody you got in your cipher, man, who ain't for your best interest, but you got them so close to you that they can destroy you at any time. Or it could be a motherfucker you scared of. It's a chick that got too much shit on you. It's a chick that do got you by the balls. Matter of fact, let me pick another card. And if the devil card come out, then that's exactly what the fuck this is. Nope, we got the Ace of Swords, Ascension. Go up and away. Whoever this person is in your face, in your space, ascend from them. Please ascend from them. This is growing up from them. This is leaving them the fuck alone. You get up and away from their asses. Because they ain't going up. They'll go north with you. They'll go forward with you. They'll go back with you. They'll go left with you. They'll go right with you. But they ain't finna go up. How do I get away from them? Go up. Ascend. What's up, goddess? What's up? Take that how you want. Masculine role. Masculine. You in regards to yourself, subconsciously, indirectly, you got the Eight of Pentacles. This is your life in a card. Shoes on your feet, the clothes on your back, the comfortable bed you sleeping on. Your children is in your life. Your kids is in your life. Your crib is in your life. You know, your gig is in your life. God is in your life, hopefully. Twin Flame is in your life, hopefully. You got a whole life. Life is a good standing. It's a beat. Why? Because the average person ain't got a fucking life. I know bums is out here living their best life, like that one bum I'm seeing on Facebook. This nigga in LA in Skid Row with a whole crib trying to take the whole bridge over. Like I say, he's a bum, but he's living in luxury. You see the nigga with his robe. You see how good condition he got his shit in on the street. And you see how he ain't thinking about himself. This nigga got toilets and food and fresh water and jacuzzis for other bums, not just himself. It ain't what the fuck you got that make you great. It's what you doing. That nigga doing good shit. He has a whole life and more. A bum living under a bridge in LA. But then you got motherfuckers who so-called got their own life but ain't got shit. You got all this money, all these fans, all these subs, all this influence, all this good shit happening in your life, but you ain't got a life of your own. Why is that? Because this ain't your life you living. Because you ain't even keeping it real with your own fucking life to even live a true life around this bitch. Like, it's perception. People y'all think who got shit ain't got nothing. People y'all motherfuckers watching who y'all think got something going on ain't got shit going on. The shit people interested in is just beyond me, man. Beyond me. How this world gives attention to stupid shit. Stupid shit. Stupid shit. I got a whole list of shit I can just like state the obvious on. That all y'all doing, which make y'all karmic really doing this shit, but like I say, I ain't here to judge no motherfucking body. What I am here to do is give you truth. Truth is masculine. Hey, life is what you make it. You got a whole fucking life right here, man. Don't waste it pleasing other people. Don't waste it trying to keep people in your life. You need to push out. You know what I mean? Don't waste your life not being appreciative of it. You got people out here who love you, Divine Masculine, who really love your ass, man, who really will do anything for you, who really will be a support system for you when you really need it. You just gotta have to man up, ask for it, like quick, like you got a whole life. And you think you ain't got one because you ain't got certain shit. That's that self-imposed prison you was in that you need to get out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is what you make it. You're in a good standing. In a standing like this, masculine, the best thing you can do is help another person or step it up. Help another person or step it up. Eight of Pentacles is, like I say, it's a beat. Say you help a person. You take one of your pentacles, you give it to somebody else to help a person. Okay, that puts you at a 70%. 70% is the seat. It's passing. It's a person that had nothing. You gave them something. Now they at least got something. You just went from a B to a C, but guess what? You'll be back at a B in no time. You shouldn't really give Pentacles until you get to a 9 of Pentacles, because at least at a 9 of Pentacles, a 90%, an A, if you do choose to help someone, you'll be here. A B, still in a good standing. You know, I never really say help people until you get to a 9 of Pentacles, but in your case, masculine, it's best to help somebody while you can. It's like you came up on some money. The best thing you can do is, like I say, share this shit. Because the way you spend money, this shit gonna be gone if you choose to do whatever the fuck you do with money. It's gonna get blue anyway. This shit gonna get spent anyway. The best shit you can do is spend it with somebody you love. Best thing you can do is blow this shit with somebody you wanna blow this shit with. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a whole life. Best thing you can do is share it with somebody. Like you feel your life. It's like I said, it's the energy of masters who feel like they're gonna be alone their whole life. Who feel like the one has passed and will never come back. You know, this is for masters who've given up on everything, who just to a wanding, just surviving out here, just making ends meet. That's life to you. That's become life to you. You know, you don't. You know, a lot of y'all been hurt. That's what it is. Masters, y'all been hurt. Y'all been fucked beyond recognition by the world, man. The world has hurt y'all so much to where it's in you to hurt other people subconsciously. You know, you got a whole life. Best shit you can do is include somebody in it. That's subconsciously, indirectly in regards to yourself. Consciously in regards to yourself, we got the Knight of Swords. This is fear. This is being mentally discombobulated from a Ten of Swords, which is death or permanent ending. A lot of reasons why masculines don't want to share their life with anybody, because they fear their life is already over. They fear they have nothing to bring to the table. They fear that it's like an insecure ass man, you know? Here you got the love of your life. You know, a person that's probably younger than you, who you kind of confused with. It's like an older guy meeting a younger person. Another girl, a younger guy. You can be she should be, you know, right. It's like you meet this person, you're attracted to this person, but you think this person got like, it's like I'm old as fuck. What do you want from me? It can't be my looks you attracted to. That's some bullshit if you tell me that. It could be. But you don't see it that way, given your outlook on yourself. It's like a person who wants to be in your life. You look at your life as nothing. I don't even have a life for you to even be a part of it. And why would you want my sorry ass life a part of your life? I'm just gonna fuck your life up. I'm just gonna make, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of masons are in this fatalist, victimizing ass ideology. It's due to your insecurities. You insecure about your age. Thus, you using your age as an excuse to not try somebody younger. You know what I mean? When a younger person, it's like, I don't know, it's like an old ass guy who's smitten by a younger woman, and this younger woman really loves this guy, but he's like bringing age into it, or bringing mentality into it. Okay, something wrong with you, girl, because I'm too old for you. I could be your dad. Like, what issues do you have? That shit nasty. I don't want to bring nothing until whatever that shit is you got going on, thinking you like me and shit. Like, it's like thinking for a person, which you do all the time with your divine feminine. You think for your feminine. You think that what you're doing is the best thing you can do for the relationship, when in reality, the best thing you can do with the relationship is grow with it. Self-sabotage, masculine. Y'all have a lot of self-sabotaging tendencies. And the self-sabotage can get religious too. I see a lot of this shit with masculine. Y'all motherfuckers want to get all religious and start basically martyring yourselves from what could be. You know, I live a whole different life now. You know, it's all about God now. So, you know, any situation we could have had is over with, because I'm only on like God. I'm serving God like God. I hear God. People love, I call it monking. Monking. Like, you know what a monk is. You know what a nun is. But you ain't in no monastery. You ain't in no fucking church or synagogue and none of that shit. You an average person like me, playing monk though. According to you, you ain't fucking, you ain't smoking, you ain't drinking, you don't cuss. You don't do shit. According to you, you a nun. You a monk. I don't buy that shit. My master be hitting me with that shit all the time. Like, nigga, you is not a monk. Fuck out of here. Even if you ain't out here like that, nigga, you human. So I know you doing something. Motherfucker, something you want. We all human beings. We all got something. Can't sit here and say you ain't got nothing. Like you monking when you ain't. Like masculine. You monking. You know, you playing yourself off to be a particular person, but given what's transpiring in your relationships, within your family, within your certain little friends and shit like that, it's saying another story. The stories is starting to say to your family and friends is you not being you're not being your true self. As I would imagine how my twins, friends, or family might feel watching my readings about him and shit. I don't see that side of him, or maybe they do see that side of him, and it's like, well, how do they know that? Like, you know, fear. Fuck fear. Fear is gonna cheat you out a lot of good shit. Don't be scared. Best thing you can do is step full into whatever you're scared of. It's like being petrified of water. The chances of you drowning is gonna be greater you being scared of water than you not being scared of water. The difference how you'll be in the water if you knew how to swim as a opposed to you going in the water knowing you don't know how to swim. It's a mental thing. You know. Future final row wrapping this up subconsciously, indirectly, you going to the future with something big. Ace of Pentacles. This is a big ass pinnacle, whatever it is. This is a person that's important to you. A place in life that's important to you. A thing that's important to you. Whatever this thing is, you put some more smoke on it. You got the Nine of Cups. Whatever this thing is a dream come true. And I seen this energy with you too a couple weeks back. You're still at the same energy. Thank God it's subconscious. It's a particular thing you got going on in your life that works for you. And you need this shit to work forever. You need this shit to work for life. The way you got your life set up, whatever the fuck that's set up now, it's like this shit got to be set up forever. It could be benefits. It could be a pension, a plan, retirement plan. This could be Medicaid. This could be disability, VA, something. It's some type of benefit that you need. That without it, you'll be fucked up. So you limit yourself to only do what you need to do to keep whatever this thing is going, but you don't prosper. I guess it's kind of like public aid. You give motherfucker free food, reduced housing, but the only way they can keep this free food and reduced fair housing is by being in this welfare program. Thus, keeping them in the program longer than motherfuckers would expect to. Thus, motherfuckers is doing whatever they got to do to stay in this program. Thus, you got other generations coming after you who you instilling this shit into to fuck with the system, to fuck with the institution, to fuck with whatever this thing is. You ain't a slave to it. You ain't trapped to whatever this thing is, because I don't see the devil card out here. However, you banking on this shit too hard. It's like having your life upset in a way to where if whatever this thing is don't happen, you're fucked. If this check don't come in, you're fucked. If this settlement don't come in, you're fucked. Like, you got your hopes and dreams banking on this shit. Fuck your bills and payments banking on this shit. You got hopes and dreams banked on this shit. This is the energy of a person who think they finna get something that they probably not finna get. Or know they finna get something, but don't know where this something is gonna take them once this thing is attained. I told you, attaining shit is easy. Maintaining it is a full-time job. Final card, directly you go into the future, you got the King of Pentacles. This is a CEO card. What's a CEO? That's the person that's accountable for everything business related. So the boss that you hire who runs things, Queen of Pentacles, might run your store, but this person can not only run your store in the ground, they can run you in the ground. Because of this person, you picked CEO to run your business because they fucked your business up. They not only fuck up your business, they fuck up your credibility. This boss can fuck your shit up and take off and go live their whole life and go find another job, probably working for your competitors. You ain't gonna bounce back quick. quick as they can. Like I said, the accountability factor to the owner is way greater than any boss can imagine. I'm going to say that shit one more time. The accountability factor to an owner is way more accountable than any of you bosses can imagine. See, you either a boss and like your divine feminine, the CEO, and it's like by becoming a CEO, you're gonna see the accountability factor of what the fuck your feminine go through all the time when it come to you. Like a lot of shit you done, your feminine is accountable for it. You didn't want to fuck with this twin flame shit. All right, this bam. That's the best way I can put it. Final thought, last word, and I'm gonna move on. This twin flame shit is a lot like the relationship between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader. As evil as Darth Vader was, as wicked as Darth Vader was, there's just one fucking fact. Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, was Obi-Wan's fucking Padawan. Not saying Obi-Wan is responsible for Anakin turning all evil and shit, but Obi-Wan plays a big part in Anakin's evil tendencies. Divine Feminine, you are Obi-Wan Kenobi. Divine Masculine is Anakin Skywalker right now. Now, whether he becomes, like, it's obviously fate for him to become Darth Vader. But what happened at the end of Star Wars? Like, at the end of Darth Vader's death, he ends up turning his life around. He ends up getting slain by his own son. Took Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader's son, to slay him for him to actually get good back into him. Because during that whole time, Vader was lost. Vader was lost. You know? What Darth Vader teaches you is that hatred, jealousy, envy, guilt, cowardice, stress, that shit over time will amplify and turn you into a fucking monster. Hate turned Anakin into motherfucking Darth Vader. Vengeance turned Anakin into motherfucking Darth Vader. This nigga was fighting clones, fighting machines. This nigga hated machines so much, he became a machine. Due to the hate. You know what I mean? Hey. What you think about, you bring about. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes these motherfucking things. Masculine. What you finna start learning, man, is your perception on everything, which is a person, place, or thing you got in your life right now. That's the message I got. I hope I can be good use. It's your boy D-Boom. I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.